2 Samuel chapter 2. It happened after this that David inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I go up to any of the cities of Judah? And the Lord said to him, go up. David said, where shall I go up? And he said, to Hebron. So David went up there, and his two wives also, Ahinoam the Jezreelite, and Abigail the widow of Nabal the Carmelite. And David brought up the men who were with him, every man with his household. So they dwelt in the cities of Hebron. Then the men of Judah came, and they anointed David king over the house of Judah. And they told David, saying, the men of Jabesh Gilead were the ones who buried Saul. So David sent the messengers of the men to Jabesh Gilead, and said to them, you are blessed of the Lord, for you have shown this kindness to your lord, to Saul, and have buried him. And now may the Lord show kindness and truth to you. I will also pay you this kindness, because you have done this thing. Now therefore let your hands be strengthened and be valiant, for your master Saul is dead. Also the house of Judah has anointed me king over them. Verse 8, Abner the son of Ner, commander of Saul's army, took Ishbosheth the son of Saul, and brought him over to Mahanaim, and made him king over Gilead, over the Asherite, over Jezreel, over Ephraim, over Benjamin, and over all Israel. Ishbosheth, Saul's son, was 40 years old when he began to reign over Israel, and he reigned 2 years. Only the house of Judah followed David. And the time was that King David was king over Hebron, over the house of Judah, and it was 7 years and 6 months. Now Abner the son of Ner, and the servants of Ishbosheth the son of Saul, went out to Mahanaim, to Gibeon, and Joab the son of Zeruiah, and the servants of David. Now the three sons of Zeruiah were there, Joab, and Abishai, and Asahel. And Asahel was on fleet of the foot, as a wild gazelle. And Asahel pursued Abner, and in going he did not turn to the right hand or to the left from following Abner. Then Abner looked behind him and said, are you Asahel? And he said, I am. And Abner said to him, turn aside to your right hand or to your left, and lay hold of one of the young men, and take his armor for yourself. But Asahel would not turn aside from following him. So Abner said again to Asahel, turn aside from following me. Why should I strike you to the ground? How then could I face your brother Joab? However, he refused to turn aside. Therefore Abner struck him in the stomach with a blunt end of a spear, so that the spear came out of his back, and he fell down there, died on the spot. And it was that as many as came to the place where Asahel fell down and died stood still. Joab and Abishai also pursued Abner, and the sun was going down, and they came near the hill of Ammah, which is before Giah, by the road of the wilderness of Gibeon. Now the children of Benjamin gathered together behind Abner, and became a unit, and took their stand on top of a hill. Then Abner called to Joab and said, shall the sword devour forever? Do you not know that it will be bitter in the latter end? How long will it be until you tell the people to return from pursuing the brethren? Verse 27, and Joab said, as God lives, unless you had spoken, surely then by morning all the people would have given up pursuing their brethren. So Joab blew the trumpet, and all the people stood still and did not pursue Israel anymore, nor did they fight anymore. Then Abner and his men went on all that night through the plain, crossed over the Jordan, and went through all of Bithron, and they came to Mahanaim. So Joab returned from pursuing Abner. And when he had gathered all the people together, there were missing of David's servants 19 men and Asahel. For the servants of David had struck down of Benjamin and Abner's men 360 men who died. They took up Asahel, buried him in his father's tomb, which was in Bethlehem. And Joab and his men went all night, and they came to Hebron at daybreak.